So why is it so difficult for people to have God realization? Because of the ideas you have. Many people have a limited way of living that stops them from having God realization. There are plenty of conclusions you have arrived at too that block you from having God realization. It could be the smallest belief that's blocking you as well from having God realization. For example, if you believe that you are more related to someone, then that's a belief that could be blocking you from having God realization, because you can't be more related to someone as a spiritual being. And to consider everyone to be one with God. So there are plenty of beliefs that block you from having God realization. But the biggest issue as to why people can't have God realization is because people are trying to label an entity as God, a separate entity. To say you have a creator, someone created you, places limitations on you in the way you see reality, because you see yourself as a creation. That's the main thing stopping you from having God realization. If you believe you have a creator, or if you want to consider this all-powerful entity to be God, that will block you from having God realization in its truest essence. What you consider yourself has to be the same for everyone, plants, animals, every living being. Once what you consider yourself is the same for every living being, then you have become closer to God realization. And another huge thing that could be blocking you, and this is probably the biggest thing, is to think that God realization has something to do with a book or something you can read, maybe history. God realization has nothing to do with anyone but yourself. By going within and meditating, you can have God realization without any intelligence from a book. There are plenty of beings who never even went to school and they have had God realization. So it has nothing to do with intelligence in that way. This is completely spiritual.